you start out by talking about that tweet that you said you saw this morning?
Yeah, it was a real interesting one with, from Pete Jacobs, and it was a total random moment where I actually logged onto Twitter, which I never do. I stay off social media mostly during race week, and he said something along the lines of, to everyone competing in Hawaii, be strong, be present, be appreciative, and believe in yourself, or yeah, something like that. And it stuck with me for the day. It really added and summed up the perspective I've gained in those 2 years, that it's actually something to appreciate. It's not to be taken for granted. It's not to be, it's not just another year. And good and bad moments are just not, they don't just come around. It's actually part of so much work that goes into it, and that's why it really, it helped me through the day.
Talk to me about the bike, the dynamics, and then also your decision to kind of go off the front at the end there.
The dynamics on the bike, it was, after I took the lead from Alistair, I sort of sat on the front for, I think, pretty much an hour almost, and then tried to get the guys to come through. They didn't really help out, and then Maurice Clavel came around for, I was looking at it, and it was a good 35 minutes. But he was going very punchy on the hills, and then really, not carrying on too much on the flat. So I was kind of trying to equalize the pace, keep it smooth, which is normally the fastest. And then, on the way back when Tio sort of took over and we had a couple of swap-offs, I was real grateful to him for, taking the lead and actually trying to put a stamp on the race. But then eventually, as we sort of got back Waikoloa, he was sort of looking out, and Alistair didn't come around, and I thought, you know what, I've got the legs. Let me try and shake the tree here, and it turned out in my favor. I mean, the last 40 Ks are normally pretty good for me, but it was one of those things, when you have great legs, it's actually fun to put your head down and just be able to punch the pedals.
At what point were you aware of the course record, and how did that play into your marathon?
Thomas Hellriegel was along the course, and he sort of made me aware that I needed about a 2:44 marathon to do it. But I have to say, I'm not the guy for records anymore. They don't fascinate me, they don't grab me, and somebody's going to break this record sooner or later. And being here and being able to celebrate and enjoy this with my team and family, without whom I couldn't do it, means so much more. Of course, I was chasing hard when I saw, and I really sort of slowed myself down until the last third of the marathon, and then went for it. But it's last third always hurts in the marathon, so you might as well go for it. Thank you.